I guess. Hey, Forrest. Forrest.
Go, cut.
Okay, Geno dittos.
Tell me what.
Geno has timed hits like that. When you see the rainbow stars, that means you got a timed hit. Makes the attack a little bit stronger. And every single time you do it, like I don't know. There's usually a reason why you'd want to do it, and also a few reasons why you would not. Because sometimes you want to move to be less powerful in order to get a combo going. So like, yeah, and also Geno Whirl pulls in when you don't time it, and hits out when you like detonate it. We just do another side B input. And yeah, that's a timed fair. Timed fair is really strong, as you can see. It killed at 88. It's the character's wicked crazy, like stupid punish game, kind of glass cannon fun. It's like, keep that on. It is on. Yeah, it's on. Keep it on. So yeah, crazy punish stuff. And with the Geno Ditto, it's usually a lot of spacing around the projectiles, but I know that these two don't usually try to go about it, especially on a stage like Battlefield, where there's not really any room for Geno Blast to come through from above, and there's not really a way to threaten it from top because of the top platform. But on a larger stage, you're probably going to see a lot more Geno Blasting done in neutral. They will just... yeah, Geno Whirl, at the percent where it knocks down, is actually really threatening. Because it doesn't really, like... It's a lot harder to really go around, because you can't really get caught in the middle of a move from it. Now you have to worry about the whiff punish, and you can't just CC it anymore. This usually happens around, like, 40, 50. So, like, you can jump over it, you can go above it, you can, like... In the Geno Ditto, if you jump over a whirl, you can throw a whirl of your own and attack them from above. It's usually a whole lot of balancing between the, doing the whirl and the blast from above, just focus on a very particular area, because you can angle your whirls and make sure they go down into the floor, like up. Like it's a very kind of sharp angle, and it bounces off the floor when you get it, kind of like a Rob laser. Somehow, with good DI, that doesn't kill at... Okay, well, that'll kill. Timed F Smash is also super strong. Not quite as strong as Timed Fair, but it's got some good range. It's definitely one of the staple kill moves that Geno has. And you keep power shield. I don't know why they're throwing their Geno rolls straight. Usually... Oh. Okay, yeah. It blacked out for a second. So, yeah, usually with Geno Whirl, you don't want to throw it straight all the time, because if you throw it straight, you're just asking to get it power shielded back at you. And if you power shield it, like it's like it just comes right back at you, and you still are in control of it. Like you can detonate it on your own if you want. Okay, I think that's game for Chevy. But yeah, usually you want to just angle it so that when it gets reflected, it goes up into the air and it bounces off the floor. Like you just want to bounce it off the floor, and every single time, like you usually don't have to worry about the threat of it coming back. Otherwise, you can just detonate it every single time. And they're going to jungle tapes, of course. Classic kick. This is probably a spot where you're going to see a lot more whirls, or a lot more blasts off the top. The blast is the down B, whirl is the side B. You got all of that. And dash attack is one of those moves that can kind of go off ledges if you're near it. Yeah, and also the down B has a little bit of a... you see they barely use any down B at all last match. And now they're using it a ton because the platform presence is a little different. And it sends up, which means like you can get stuff like blast into timed fair and this kind of this crazy edge guard, because you can go super deep with the blast down off stage. It does. It's a little bit different depending on how you angle it, because it's omnidirectional. You can act after it, but you can't do, like, you can't do a jump, you can't do an air dodge. You're kind of locked out of that. But you do have all your aerials. You have down air, which is kind of like a second jump, almost. Like, it's a very small, tiny one. Oh yeah, Geno Whirl can get stuck in a wall like that, It's a little weird about how it decides where a wall is, and it just kind of decided that the bottom collision was touching it. So when it gets stuck in a wall, it'll kind of like glow blue and try to shred through the wall because it's like this unstoppable cleaving force. It'll just kind of do some multi-hits there because it doesn't know what to do. And you can still detonate it, but yeah, it's you can't really move it anymore because when it hits any surface at too sharp of an angle, it'll just do that instead because it can't really bounce off it like perpendicular to the wall or floor it just hit. But sometimes if it's gentle enough with the collision, then it can go like way deep off stage too. It's pretty nice. Interesting thing about back air is since it has 2 hits, you can time each one of them because of the way the timed hit mechanic works. Right. He's all the way back here. So with back air, the first one usually sends it like this auto link angle, and it's easy to just like get it back. Like you want to link it into the second hit most of the time when you don't time the first one. And the second hit usually just like sends it kind of like 70-degree angle, and it's good for combos most of the time because it's pretty low and lag in the air. You can use like a bair to like another bair, or like bair like up air or whatever. Like bair to up B, in fact, is actually one of the crazier ones that you can do, or bair to fair like that. You know? So like when you time the fair or time the bair on the second hit, it will extend like strongly away in case you need that hit behind you. But with the first hit, it's a little weird because if you time that one, instead of sending it the auto-link angle, it'll always send straight up, which makes it really useful for combos when you have the time to do it. It's like frame 8 or something. It's pretty nice. Like, it's one of the cooler things about Geno, because he can just alternate between all these crazy different timed hits to modify his combos in all these crazy different ways. And with the up B, like, he can get to places that no one else could and just kind of jump up into a fair and, like, all this crazy shenanigan, kill you at 80. The character's wicked fun. I can't stress that enough. He's just probably one of the most polished things in this entire build. Another thing that about this, you see him flash yellow like that. That means that he was for the timed hits. Yeah, it means he's a little bit too early on the input. Oh, that's Claptrap. He dead. So when it's early, you'll have this little like beeping sound, like it's kind of a high pitched beep, and you'll know that you've like missed it. And when it's red, that means you did it too late. Right. And it'll always play it like when you're on hit. So like, yeah, this beam, not very, kind of lackluster at this percent, but it's something you can do. Yeah. Timed hits are like, I love that down tilt. It's so amazing. It's just the funniest thing in the world. He just falls out of his body and it's just his soul. It just strikes you. It's actually a really good move too. You can it's super disjointed as well. Oh. I hit that, yeah. Like, that's not really the situation you want to use it in, but... Oh, there's the beam! That's the where you want to use it. Teaching him a lesson.
Let's go, Chevy.
Chevy's probably, right now, the best Geno player, like, currently. Of which there are VODs of, at least. Which there are now. Like, this is the first time, I think, he's ever participated in an XP tournament. Unless I'm mistaken. Like, there's some stuff going on in the South, which I'm unaware of. But I haven't seen VODs for that either, so prove me wrong, I guess. But yeah, Chevy's been working on the Geno for a bit, like since it came out, and he's been just enthralled with him. And I think that's really great, because I think this character has so much to offer, and a really good player could definitely just get as much potential out of him as they can. Yeah. And with the timed whirl, it's like, yeah, there, he got stuck again. That's the kind of situation where he gets stuck in. Like, if he touches it, then he's kind of going to get hit a lot. But yeah, with the detonation, it doubles as like a really good like edge guard on the side B, and it can also double as like a kind of like tech chase where you know like the pull in isn't really going to get you much, and you just want to push them closer off stage. That's the timed up air. Yeah, thank you. It's
That's a tip, right?
Yeah, it has a sour spot and a sweet spot on the up air. At the tip of the hand is right when you, like you hear like a fan slap sound. That's how you know you got the sweet spot. That one's a little bit stronger. It sends up at like straight 90. The other hitbox is on like the arm thing, and it will kind of send like kind of in, but not really up in the same way. But like the timed hit just makes each of those stronger. Pretty simple, but when you kind of think about it, it makes it like if you're juggling a fox or whatever, and you're at a low percent, you want to like get the timed up air first because they're really close to the ground, and then you can just kind of keep them going with you, and they can't like CC it or anything because it's so strong. And that's a staple little side B to grab. I know Kick loves doing that a lot because it just, oh, here comes Trap. Okay, yeah, no, he's good. He's good. But yeah, there's all these kinds of things that you can do with an untimed whirl. And he just keeps throwing out the beam. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. He missed the timing on the up air. That could have been a kill. Just kind of poking him out with the the untimed whirls just to make sure he can pull him in. Because he knows he's fishing for the kill. Oh, he went under. I think that platform's a little lower than the other one. Or a little higher, I think, because it went under it, and the other ones never did. That's a kill. That's the kind of thing that you look for with this character, because you can send them way up, and then you can just kind of extend really far away. And if they're not prepared for it, you can just get a kill at like a really high percent from really far away.
How long does Geno last?
It lasts a really long time. You can go super deep with it. It's just like, yeah, you can go way off stage.
Man, he's living. Oh no, he air dodged.
He just needs a dare. Oh yeah, yeah, he needs to use the dare to recover, and that's a stock. Okay.
Yikes.
Not looking good for Kick right now. He's been trying too many. Okay, I think that probably should have been a fair. And he's not timing the dares either, so he can't get the pop-up that he needs. Yeah, and that's the timed up smash. Like, you're kind of getting, like, this kind of thing where you need to get him off the ground, and you need, like, something strong to hit them with. You got up smash, you got untimed side B, into up smash, and timed up smash at least. Like, you can just get all these other stuff on it.
Oh.
Okay, well, there's a time fair, yeah.
It's a fat forward.
Yeah, it's the craziest edge guarding, like, it'll kill you so early. It'll kill you, like,